guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So pretty much I'm not doing nothing today. Don't mind the little toys in the back my daughter's playing, but we're just gonna cook today. So pretty much what I'm making today is white rice with some broccoli, I think peppers and maybe onions, and I'm going to use like a vegan substitute. It's called Sateen. I think that's how it's pronounced. I'm gonna make that today, and I just want to take you guys with me, and I wanted to just do like a little vlog or whatever because I just want to try to get used to, you know, being in front of the camera and everything. So right now I got dishes and I gotta clean the dishes. You see the little one over there acting crazy, but yeah, I gotta do the dishes and then we'll get started with cooking. I'm trying to see if I want to cook something else with it, but I don't think so because like I said, I'm pescatarian, but I don't really eat fish that often. So I'm thinking of like another vegetable to eat, probably like sweet potatoes, if anything, because my daughter is like very picky. So 9 times out of 10, she'll eat at least a quarter of the food and not anything else. And then she'll want a snack, like all kids do. But I think I'm going to make yams with it. So yams, white rice, some broccoli, some Sateen. Sateen will just be like my beef substitute. And then some peppers and onions maybe. So yeah, let's get started. I'm going to just speed this process up, but I'm going to start doing these dishes because I got a little bit of dishes. I'd rather cook with everything clean instead of cooking with everything dirty. Then I have like a whole bunch of dishes to wash. So let's do these dishes.
I wanna all night. Say it. I wanna all night.
Hello, stranger. It's been a minute since we last kicked it. And by the way, just got in town, and I won't let cumulus clouds all in the sky ruin my vibe. Usually I don't do this often, but since recruiting isn't an option due to unusual rain.
So I just cleaned everything, and we're gonna get started on cooking now. So like I said, I'm making some rice, white rice, some beans, and what am I talking about? Some broccoli, with some peppers and maybe onions. I'm thinking just peppers though, because I've been eating so many onions the past couple days. But I got some leftover not leftover, but I got some broccoli from a package that I didn't use, so we're gonna do that. And first things first, we got to soak our rice. We gotta wash our rice. I'm probably gonna make at least a cup of rice. So just remember, like when you're making your rice, for every cup it's 2 cups. For every cup of rice, it's 2 cups of water. Just remember that. That's the most important rule. The second most important rule is make sure you season it like crazy. Like your water has to be super salty. At first, like when I had my daughter, like I knew how to cook, but not really. Like I was a little rookie. And now it's just like, you know, I had to really like start cooking because, you know, I got people to feed. Gotta feed her and everything like that. So when I used to live in Pennsylvania, I did not know how to make rice. And the rice that I would use was jasmine rice, unfortunately. And jasmine rice always stood me in the wrong direction. Like I didn't know how to use it. Every time I make it, like the rice would stick to the bottom of the pan. I'd be like, why is it doing that? But anyways, when you're soaking your rice, when you're rinsing it and everything, make sure that you're using cold water. You want to use cold water to rinse it. And Make sure you also just rinse it thoroughly as well. Like I do it in a sifter. And let me see if you guys can see it. Put it down so you guys can see. So I pretty much just go like this, and then I take a spoon and then just mix it around. And you want to do this for a little bit until you feel like it's actually cleaned all the way. This rice, I don't even know what rice this is. I can't even tell you. I threw the packaging away. I usually use this Basmati rice, the Indian rice, but I got tired of that. I think this is just like a short grain rice that I'm using right now. I think this is the rice that they use for like, you know, like Spanish rice or anything like that. Right now I'm going to clean my broccoli as well. The way that I clean my broccoli is I use this. I know you can do, what do people do? They use like baking soda and all that stuff. I just got this from Sprouts. Huh? Yeah, that's yours, mamas. But yeah, I got this from Sprouts. I think it's pretty good. It gets all that, the additive stuff that they add on there. And while I'm doing this as well, I'm going to put a little bit of oil in my pan. This is the pot that I am using. Let me see. This is the pot that I'm using for my rice. Just a little bit of oil, not too much, not too little. And I'm going to put this on about like a medium heat, just so it can warm up. Don't worry about how yellow it is. I made yellow rice the other night, and it turned my whole pot yellow because I used turmeric. So that's why I'm doing that. Now this rice should be pretty much done. I turn the water off, and what I'm going to do first is I'm going to put this in another sifter. I think that's what these are called. Write it down in the comments. What are these called? I think it's called a sifter. But I'm going to get all of my broccoli, how much I want to use, and just spray it. And then I'm going to clean it. Because my daughter's funny, like I said, and most likely I'm going to be the one to eat everything. So just leave a little bit out. But then what I do is I just spray this all over it. Yeah. And this just cleans all of the broccoli. And we're just gonna let that sit there for like at least 30 seconds. What we could do now is start chopping up some peppers. But yeah, I got some frozen peppers. These are the only peppers I have right now, yellow or orange. I only have orange peppers right now. I wish I had red because it'll add more color, but actually, I'm slow. I already got them chopped up and stuff, so I don't really have to do anything. Nice. So what we can do now is we can get our vegan substitute out. I only have a tiny bit left though, but I'm thinking like, should I even... I think this is bad now. I didn't get another box, so we're gonna throw this out. Letter N. Good job. So change of plans. We're just going to do the broccoli with the peppers and rice. No vegan substitute. I should have got more from the store, but I wasn't thinking. You want to make sure like that your oil is hot in your pan as well. I'm going to get our pan for our broccoli and our peppers. We're going to put a little bit of oil in there as well. But I'm going to put my rice in here now. Your oil should be hot enough. And what you want to do now is just make sure the rice is coated in the oil. Make sure it's nicely coated. And then we're going to start adding our, I can have you guys closer actually. We're going to start adding our water to it. Everything looks so yellow because of my pan. But I promise you, I hope, well hopefully, I hope not. I cleaned it well enough, but hopefully the heat doesn't make it come out more. But I'm going to, I think it is actually, because this is going to come out. So we're going to have tinted rice. Cool. But I'm going to turn this up to an 8. And I'm going to start adding my water now. Like I said, the rule of thumb for the water is if you're going to have 1 cup, if you're going to have 1 cup of rice, 2 cups of water. So every cup of rice, you add 2 cups of water. And my rice is just going to be a tad yellow because of the infused turmeric that's in my pot. But like I said, you want to make sure this is heavily seasoned as well. So I'm going to add some Mediterranean sea salt. And just add as much as you think is, you know, heavily seasoned. Obviously taste your rice. I mean taste the water. Because I usually add it little now, and then I would taste the water like once it's almost done. Let me see. Add a little bit more. You just want to taste the saltiness of the water. And that's how you know your rice is going to be nice and nicely seasoned. And we can get this going as well. I'm going to put this on a medium heat, and I'm going to also rinse off this broccoli. We can start adding our broccoli. To add the broccoli face down, and then on top of it, once it's chopped, I'll add some garlic on top, followed by some salt and pepper. What, baby? Yeah, that was your potty wash, but you don't need that anymore. You're potty trained. Just gonna fill that. So now what we're gonna do is chop some garlic. I would say 1 or 2 cloves. I'm not picky, but these are some big pieces, so I'm just gonna do 1. Does anybody else love broccoli but hate the way it smells? It stinks. Just gonna chop this up, and then once it's like minced, you could just put it in there, right on top. Followed by that, you're gonna I'm gonna add some salt and pepper to taste. Pretty much just sprinkle it on top. We're also gonna add some butter so it can be really buttery and good and all that. Like I said, salt and pepper to taste. I use cracked black pepper. Now, a rule of thumb for the rice as well. You're gonna know that it's done cooking when, huh?
What?
There you go. What do you say?
Thank you.
Rule of thumb for the rice, you're gonna know that it's done cooking when all the water is evaporated and you start to see like little holes in it. I'll try to show you guys. Ooh. Once it has those little holes, it's gonna be done. I'm really mad that my water, that my rice is gonna be yellow, but it's all right. Next thing for the rice, you're gonna need some aluminum foil. Just enough to cover the top. And at this point, this is where you want to season again to taste. And put your burner on low. Mix this around a little bit. Oh, it just has a yellow tint. It's not too yellow. But this is where I taste the rice to see if everything is just seasoned how I want it. I'm gonna add a little bit more salt. This broccoli smells amazing. Alright, that's perfect. So now what you're going to do is cover it with aluminum foil and then put your top on and don't touch it at all. Don't touch it. For this, the broccoli, I'll put it on low and let that steam up a little bit. Let me turn that off. Let that steam up a little bit and it'll help it get softer. Once that's done, I'm going to drain the water and then we're gonna put the peppers in. Alright. She want me to sing with her harmonica. Here. So our broccoli looks nice. Okay, so I drained the broccoli in the water. I still got a little bit of garlic in here, which is fine. So we're gonna put some oil on this pan and put it on medium heat. Get that oil to circulate everywhere. And we're just going to saute our onions. I'm not making onions. We're gonna saute our peppers for a little bit. And then once they're softened, we're gonna add the broccoli. And then we're gonna add some more seasonings and all that stuff. And these were already cleaned, by the way. I don't need somebody coming at me. I know how to clean my food. Just gonna add a little bit of these. Because 9 times out of 10, I'm gonna be the only one eating them. My daughter, she used to love peppers. Like when she was maybe a couple months old, not a couple months, maybe, I think 1. Maybe 1, yeah. When she was 1, she used to love, like raw vegetables. Onions, leafy greens, peppers, everything. Now all of a sudden she turns 2 years old and she doesn't like it anymore. She thinks it's yucky. Which I find crazy, but yeah, we're just gonna saute these so they get thawed out because they were in the freezer. And I just got some news today. Well, it's not like really like big news, but it's big news to me. So one of the girls that I watch on YouTube, they followed me on my TikTok. And I'm super excited about that. Like, I was watching The Little Mermaid with my daughter, and I just check on my TikTok, look at my notifications, and it says that we're friends. Yeah. It says that we're friends, and I'm like, oh my goodness. No way. I screamed at the top of my lungs because I just think that's like a big deal. Like, you're watching somebody that you're very influenced by, like you're highly influenced by, and now they follow you. So now they're going to be seeing you on their feed on TikTok. I just thought that was so awesome. We're going to turn this down a little bit. But yeah, you just want these to soften a little bit. But yeah, that. Bye bye. That was so like that was like a Yeah, that was like a big thing to me, and I don't know, Alexis, if you're watching this, you are like a big motivation to me. Like everything you do is just amazing to me, and I'm proud of you, and I love how independent you are, and you're just very awesome to watch, and I love your content. So keep being you, because you know you're highly influencing, you're motivating to me. But we're gonna get back to the food. We're gonna add our broccoli, and we got some garlic in there as well. I'm gonna add a little bit of stock, some vegetable stock, just a tiny bit. Just for more flavor. And then we're gonna add our seasonings. Let's see. The soy sauce is all the way back there. Can I reach it? You know what? Alright, I got this soy sauce. Soy sauce, let me do this. Some onion powder. We're gonna do this, and we're gonna use onion powder. And this is a soy sauce that I use as well. Add a little bit of onion powder, not too much. A little sprinkle. And then we're gonna add some of this. Why aren't you closing? Jesus. I'm gonna add some more pepper. I love pepper, if you can't tell. If I can open it. I don't know why these things are just hard to open. Not gonna add any more salt because I don't think I need it right now. But this smells amazing. Put it back on 4. I'm gonna add a tiny bit of soy sauce. This one, it doesn't say, because you know how like some soy sauces, like they are like extra salty. I think this one is just regular. I don't know. I got it from the Asian market. We're just gonna add a little bit of this. Just a tiny bit, not too much. Because we already have like a little bit of salt in here, but soy sauce does add its own flavor, and it smells amazing. First impression. Bam! Look at that. Nice rice. Perfect rice. I don't feel like getting a fork to fluff, so we're not doing that. But this rice came out perfect, even though it has a light tint of yellow because of the turmeric, but this came out perfect. And it's soft as well. Very buttery, too, I guess because of the oil. Leilani. But the rice came out perfect, guys. So we're just going to put the top back on. Let's check on this. I gotta taste test it. I gotta taste it. That's good, guys. That's good. Take a look at this deliciousness. Alright, guys, this is the finished look of it. I feel like the camera's not doing it justice. This is the finished product. So we got our supposed to be yellow rice. I mean white. Supposed to be white rice. It's semi-yellow with some broccoli, seasoned broccoli, and some peppers. And it looks amazing. So let's try it now. My daughter says she's not hungry yet, but I'm gonna eat. Actually, I'm gonna take you guys to the table. So hold on. Let's get a taste test of everything. So good. Yeah, I'm about to dog this. And the broccoli is nicely seasoned. It tastes like garlic. All the flavoring that I added to soy sauce, it just adds a nice touch.
Bye-bye. Be waiting.
And the rice, it doesn't taste like turmeric. It's just, hopefully next time, like when I wash it, all of that.
Happy birthday, Mommy.
Oh, thank you. Hopefully all of that turmeric that was left in there, it just, it comes out after I wash it again. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. This was like a little quick video. I wanted to do this because my cousins and my family, well, my cousin and my aunts, they're always asking me like, when are you going to record a food video? Because I used to do, well, I still do it, but not really. But I do like little food videos, like showing like what I made for dinner. And people be wanting to see like in depth of like, you know, me cooking. So here it is. Here's the first one. Also give me ideas of, girl. Shh. Also give me ideas of what to cook. What you guys would like to see. I'm down to try anything as long as it's not meat. Fish is fine as long as it's not meat. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I appreciate you. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you again in the next video. Bye.